Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Welcome. If you are stepping into the role of a new residential coordinator, first off, huge congratulations to you. You are about to wear a whole lot of hats, right? You're going to be a counselor, an event planner, a conflict mediator, and yeah, sometimes a full-blown crisis manager. But underneath all of those hats, there is one core identity that holds the entire thing together. You are an administrator first. Today, we're going through the Mentor's Playbook on administrative fundamentals. This is all about giving you the foundational skills so you can actually focus on what matters most, which is, of course, your students. Here is our agenda for today. 1. The why behind paperwork. 2. Mastering administrative details. 3. Organizing the chaos. 4. Protecting your time. And 5. Your next steps. Let's jump right into step 1. Section 1. The why behind paperwork. Look, as a residential coordinator, your day-to-day is heavy. It's incredibly easy to view paperwork as this tedious chore that's just keeping you from the real work, but we need to reframe that right now. Poor administrative skills lead to burnout, but strong administrative skills lead to freedom. Getting your administrative house in order is exactly what buys you mental bandwidth. When your systems are actually working for you, you aren't stressing about forgotten emails or lost forms. You have the freedom to be fully present with your students. Section 2. Mastering administrative details. Let's zoom in on the micro-level tasks for a second and start seeing paperwork as a critical communication tool. I want to tell you a quick story about the ripple effect. Just imagine it's move-out day. Step 1. You skip checking a student's room condition report. Seems totally harmless, right? Well, step 2. That missed checkmark leads to an unjustified damage bill being sent to the student. Step 3. Now you've got a furious student, frustrated managers, and literally 3 times the administrative work just to reverse those charges. A little attention to detail prevents that entire ripple. So, to avoid that kind of chaos, you need to rely heavily on your core department systems. These are your everyday tools: StarRes, Maxient, the Google Suite, RoomPact, and DocuSign. Submitting a detailed Maxient report ensures a student gets a timely intervention. Updating StarRes stops a student from walking into an already occupied room. So remember this absolute golden rule: do not bypass the systems. If it isn't in the system, it didn't happen, period. Another micro-level detail to just burn into your brain right now is the number 24. This is the 24-hour rule. You absolutely must acknowledge emails within 24 hours. Now, you might be thinking, but what if I don't have the answer yet? That is totally fine. Closing the communication loop just means replying with something like, hey, I received your email and I'm looking into this. I'll have an answer for you by Thursday. That tiny bit of communication builds immense trust, and honestly, it stops people from sending frantic follow-up emails that just clutter your inbox even more. Section 3. Organizing the chaos. Working in residence life means you are constantly juggling a roommate conflict, a hall event, and a key audit all at the exact same time. To survive that juggle, you have to manage both your digital and your physical spaces. On the digital side, you want to create standardized folder structures, organize them by semester, by week, or by process. On the physical side, maintain a zero-search desk. Keep your immediate need documents right within arm's reach. Why does this matter so much? Because 10 minutes spent wildly clicking through your computer or digging through a drawer is 10 minutes stolen directly from your students. Now, when everything suddenly feels like a massive emergency, you need a triage system. Enter the Eisenhower matrix. You sort your tasks into 4 quadrants. If a task is urgent and important, you do it right now. If it's important but not urgent, you schedule it. Urgent but not important, delegate it. And if it's neither, eliminate the whole thing completely. This is your ultimate sorting tool to cut right through the noise. Your final organizational lifesaver is the end-of-day mind dump. Take the absolute last 15 minutes of your workday and write down every single thing that needs to happen tomorrow. Do not rely on your memory for this. Rely on your system. By literally emptying your brain onto a piece of paper or a digital notepad, you get to actually leave work at work and go home to rest. Section 4. Protecting your time. Let's zoom out to a macro-level view for a second. You work in an environment that is completely unpredictable, so you have to use these 2 efficiency tools: time blocking and batching. Time blocking means dedicating specific, protected chunks of your day to specific tasks, like, say, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is strictly for emails. Batching stops what we call context switching. Jumping frantically between a spreadsheet, a deep emotional conversation, and an email causes a severe mental energy drain. Grouping similar tasks together keeps your brain in one mode. Let's see how this builds into meeting your deadlines using the working backward strategy. If you have a major report due on Friday, do not just put report due on Friday's calendar. Work backward. Put a hard hold on Wednesday to draft it and a hold on Thursday to finalize it. By staging out a project this way, you completely eliminate the panic of surprise deadlines. But hey, what happens when that perfect plan completely falls apart? That brings us to the 80-20 calendar rule. Working in residence life means working with human beings who are, let's face it, beautifully unpredictable. You can have a perfect Tuesday planned, and then, boom, a fire alarm goes off at 2 p.m. So only ever schedule 80% of your day. Leave 20% completely blank. That empty space acts as a shock absorber for those inevitable crises, ensuring that one unexpected event doesn't derail your entire week. Section 5. Your next steps. So, you've seen the playbook, and now it's all about removing the friction from your day-to-day job. Let's lock in these core themes before we wrap up. Organization reduces your stress. Systems ensure your accuracy. And time management protects your energy. Master these 3 things, and you aren't just doing paperwork faster. You are actively creating the space to be the present, attentive, and proactive leader your students genuinely need. So I want to leave you with a challenge right here as we close out. Think about your workflow today. What is one major administrative bottleneck you are currently facing? Is it an overflowing inbox? Are you constantly losing track of forms? And more importantly, which tool from today's explainer, maybe the Eisenhower Matrix, time blocking, or that mind dump, are you going to use to solve it this week? Pick one, apply it tomorrow, and watch how it transforms your bandwidth. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and good luck out there in the halls.